Alright guys, when we finished off our episode yesterday, we were here in this room, we done a bunch of silly quests, and we had this option to take a seat. In other words, get back to the main action of the game. That's exactly what we're going to be doing in this episode. I'm going to hit you guys with an intro, and before we do all of that, I'm going to show you some really fun Digivolutions. See you guys soon. Alright folks, as I was just saying, we have a bunch of Digivolutions to get through. I was doing a bit of grinding over, well, last night, and we have some really exciting stuff for you guys. So, rather than talk through it all, I'm just going to show you one at a time. Now let's see, if I go into Digivolve, we have some extra guys here in the party. We also have Yang and Yin, who is actually our Gatomon and our Black Gatomon. I named these guys these nicknames just for simplicity and also to help us kind of keep track of who's who when Digivolving these guys a bunch, because they are still our side project. But anyways, let's get into the meat and potatoes. McBug, you have two Digivolution options. This is our first Mega. This one is slightly higher requirements, so I think we're just going to take this. I have no idea what either of these are, so let's just go for it. And if we get something that we like, that would be awesome, and if we get something we don't like, we can always play about with this some more and try some of the other options. Now this guy, I remember this dude from Next Order. I think he was a boss or something like that. I forgot his real name, but I'm sure one of you guys will be able to mention it down in the comments or something. This guy looks absolutely badass. His main ability is Catastrophe Cannon, 3 physical attacks, 80 damages to all foes, so that's kind of cool. He does have recoil after that though. And then his SS ability, his support skill, 10% chance of killing a target instantly, so it's very, very similar to what we had with Charlie and Magna Angemon. Alright, now Bug, you are now in your Mega form. That's kind of exciting. Now Butters, we can actually Digivolve Butters, again, even though he is Mega. Now he needs 100% camaraderie, so in order for us to do that, we're going to have to hit him up in the farm real quick. Now he is in farm level 2. So let's just pop across here. What is he at right now? 96, so he needs 4 meat, so... Or maybe even less than that if he goes up +2. But I think that's random. So, as always, we get the fun kind of minigame of, will he accept the meat, will he not? There we go. That is us, I believe. That's us with everything that we need to make this Digivolution happen. So let's have a quick check before he goes back down again. So here we are, Butters. Our first post-Mega Digivolution. I did not think it was going to be Butters that was hitting this up, but here we are. We wanted Butters to be stronger, so this is his opportunity to really kind of shine. I don't know where else we would take Butters, so... Wow. Look at this beast. Oh my god, Butters. You absolute legend. Alright, so I don't know. Again, because we have nicknames, I apologise, guys. I'm really, really sorry. This is an oversight when we started giving out nicknames. We don't know what this guy's actually called. But anyway, he looks like he is pretty much a light type Digimon. Yeah, down in the bottom you can see that. Full Moon Meteor Impact. Physical attack. 120 light damage to one foe. 30% chance of stunning and tends to crit. Okay. That's pretty insane. He gets increased physical damage received by 25%, but also increases his intelligence by 20%. So, does that mean when he takes damage? I'm not entirely sure, but we can play about with that as we go. Who cares? Honestly, that's pretty sick though. Butters looking extremely, extremely strong. Let's see what else we've got here. Now, Chuck, you guys will want to know about this. Chuck was obviously in Piedmon mode. We weren't super stoked about that, so we brought him back down. We threw him into the Plat tournament a couple of times, and now he is ready to Digivolve again into this guy. Now, this silhouette, I believe, is Venomyotismon. Now, I could be wrong, but I am... It is Venomyotismon, guys. Sorry for for spoilers. This guy was actually in one of my Next Order guides back in the day, in March. So I did recognise him, but let's have a look at what Chuck can do now. Venom Infusion, physical attack, 135 damage to one foe, 30% chance of poisoning. That is absolutely nuts. And then he obviously on top of that gets a buff of 15% because of his passive. Super, super exciting. Really, really cool. Alright, who else have we got here? Because we're not done yet. Alright, Chuck, we've had enough of you right now, buddy. Phil. Now, Phil's a hot topic because, obviously, as you're about to see, Phil is currently in Metal Greymon mode. Now, you guys are probably like, Jack, what the fuck? He was Shine Greymon yesterday. I spent longer than I wanted to deliberating about this, guys, because Shine Greymon is actually really, really cool. He was by far one of our strongest, if not our strongest Digimon. I was really, really liking him. And obviously, with Shine Greymon, we had the potential for Burst Mode, Shine Greymon Burst Mode. That was an option, and I really, really was considering this for ages, but in the end I decided, you know what, if we want to go into burst mode, we can always come back to Shine Greymon, but for now I wanted to take Phil through some other Digivolution options first. We Digivolved him all the way back down through Skull Greymon to Greymon, then to Metal Greymon, and now we are here. We're going to Digivolve Phil into War Greymon. We have another option here, but if I didn't pick this one, what would it be, you know what I mean? So, let's have a look. We are going to basically pick up our own War Greymon into the party, because we have played about with Nokia's, but obviously Phil cannot be matched in personality or strength. So here we are, boom, Phil, War Greymon, 83 ABI, absolutely sick. We already know what his moves do, so that is really, really cool. Now, Alphonse, is he up next? No, we've got Puddles first. Puddles can go into this little guy. We had him as Plesiomon, which was really actually nice. We de-Digivolved him back to Huemon. He can go into this guy. I'm pretty sure this is Marine Angemon, judging by the picture. A very, very small Digimon who requires high camaraderie and has healing abilities. There is only one Mega by that, and it is obviously the small, cute little spider monkey themselves. Puddles is now Marine Angemon, which is really, really cool. Ocean Love is his main ability. 20% or 20 to cast, heals HP of all battle Digimon and removes all abnormal statuses. How broken will that be when it comes to boss fights? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely nuts, absolutely insane healing. His passive is that he again restores SP every turn, just like Puddles did when he was in Huemon mode. Really, really cool. A massive, strong healer added to the party. We already have quite a lot of healers at this stage, but we're not going to turn that down. Now, with Alphonse, we have two options here, other than going back into Machinedramon. He is currently in Gigadramon mode again, just so you guys can see that. But we're going to take him into this. Now, judging by the horn in the picture, I think this is Kentaromon, or whatever his name is. You know, the big red pink horse with the bow and arrow? I think who this is. I could be wrong, but yeah, let's just find out. It's actually not. Wow, this is not what I thought. Who the fuck are you? That is absolutely nuts. I did not expect that. Now, it makes sense. When I saw the picture, I was like, why would he go into the, like, Kentaromon or whatever his name is? Because he's got the light attributes and stuff, whereas this guy was machine. Wow. Alphonse is now in this mode here. He looks like a big, massive, crazy train. I just realised I've been covering up all these Digivolutions, like, pictures with my webcam, guys. So what we'll do is afterwards, we'll jump back through and show you them again. Now, Happy only has a couple of options here. He was Rust Tyrannomon. We put him back to War Growlmon, and he can't go into these yet, these options, because they need great challenges. You see that down the bottom left? So that leaves one option. I think this is Tiger Vestmon, but then maybe it's not, because I have no idea. We have fought against him, so that makes me think the picture would be clear. I don't know. It's actually not. It's not even close to Tiger Vestmon. Wow. Another Mega. This guy's electric. Don't know what his fucking name is. I don't even know, guys. We're so deep in the game at this point. There's Megas coming out of the left and right. I recognise a bunch of these guys from other games, but their names have completely eluded me. So if you're that bothered about that, I am sorry. But wow. Happy goes into another version of Mega, so from Rust Tyrannomon to this guy. He is electric type, which is really cool. Really, really nice. And it looks like he can actually Digivolve again, which is kind of crazy. And he needs Banjo Leomon. Banjo Leomon is your friend. So that's potentially something we could look at, because we do actually have Saber Leomon here. Anyways, Piximon, you can actually Digivolve now. Marine Angemon is an option, but we are going to Digivolve you into Phoenixmon, just because we haven't had this guy yet. And Phoenixmon is one of my favourite Digimon of all time. Or Huomon, or Hunomon, or however you pronounce this guy's name. Look at this monster. Absolutely insane. Super, super cool. Now, I don't know if we're going to be using a lot of these Digimon immediately, but the option is now there, which is really, really cool. And I think that is us. We've basically done all of our Digivolutions. So what I'm going to really quickly do is, before we jump back into the game, I will hide my webcam and we will flick through them. Alphonse is now in this big machine / motorbike mode. I don't know, he looks like some sort of mad biker mice from Mars or whatever. McBug is now in this very, very sinister looking mode. Neutral Mega, Dark type, looks insane. Butters, probably one of our strongest Digimon at this stage. Absolutely nuts. Chuck is Venomiotismon. Happy is now in this new form, which is really, really cool as well. Huomon is an extra Phil, looking extremely, extremely badass. And Puddles has went from the very, very big Huemon to the very small Marine Angemon. So that is really, really cool, guys. We do have one last bunch of stuff to be doing, and it's just yin and yang here. Now, obviously, these guys are going to eventually go into Angiwoman or Angiwomon, however you pronounce that, and Lady Devimon for the DNA fusion. But for now, they are actually still trying to get their ABI up. So from here, I thought we could digivolve these guys into some other things. We are going to put this Gatomon into Lilymon. Probably at some stage, she will go back to Gatomon and then into Lilymon or Angiwomon again. Just until we get the ABIs up as high as possible. Not that exciting. We've seen Lilymon before, but we do I actually kind of like Lilymon. She's pretty cool. So, Yin, on the other hand, is new because we have two options here of Digimon that we haven't went into before. So I'm going to pick this one just randomly. We probably won't be using this cat, but it's cool to be kind of playing about and investigating some of the other Digivolutions that are here in the game that we haven't looked at. Wow, that guy is absolutely cool. What the fuck? So we have this bro as well. Very, very suave, I guess. What I'm going to do now, guys, is that we've done all that. We have nothing else left to Digivolve. We're just going to jump back into our main story. I'm going to tidy up our party a little bit. We're going to sort out the farm, and when I come back, yeah, we'll be sitting on the couch finding out what's happening next. See you guys in a bit. Alright, folks, now that we have that all done and dusted, we can look at our party now. I've decided to bring Charlie with us because all of our party so far are level 1. We've got, with us, we have Charlie, Butters, Chuck, Phil, McBug, and that is pretty much it. Now, one thing I did forget is that in the last episode, we did actually pick up a memory up, so we're going to go ahead and use that. Max out our party's memory. And one other thing we note, or you guys should note before we move forward, is that here on the board, I actually took the liberty to do these silly little tiny quests that was just lost property garbage. I did that as well off screen, so we are basically going to progress our story now. I'm hoping the game doesn't throw us directly into a fight. If I was a clever man, I would go into Kowloon and we would do some grinding just to get these guys up even a couple of levels, but honestly, don't really give a fuck. We're just gonna dive straight into the story, find out what's happening in the world. Oh my god, okay, so I guess we are just getting thrown straight into a fight. What is happening here? Let's just keep going forward for now. So 1 minute we were talking to Pete on the couch, and now we are in some sort of cyberspace. Now I'm wondering if this is like a dream. Have we fallen asleep on the couch or something ridiculous like that? This digital wave looks a bit exciting because it's not like any of the ones we've ever been on before. You can tell just from the map in the top corner that there's a lot of crisscrossing and stuff going like that, or that going on. So from here, we need to go back the way, by the looks of things, and double back. And I'm guessing in a minute we are going to fall into a battle here, although it's not happened quite yet. I feel like we've kind of fluked out. Let's see. Still no fights. And then I think we're going directly upwards here. Yeah, here we go. So first fight, who have we got? We've got a Growlmon and an Ogremon, and we get first attack, which is lucky because we're going to need this. Now, luckily, Chuck, or Charlie rather, is going to be super effective against these bros. So, yeah. That's why we brought Charlie, to carry us for the first couple of fights in which our Digimon are a bit lower. So there we go, straight up 9 levels. We're going to pick up a bunch of XP from all that, which is kind of ideal. That's kind of exactly what we needed to happen in this area, so that was pretty lucky. Now, we could go left or right. One of these was the obvious correct path, but I'm not sure. I think this is right. Yeah, here we go. So, do we want to get in another battle here just to see who's here? Let's do that. Let's wiggle about on top of this circle just to see who else we can fight. It's another one of these guys. I guess we're going to do the exact same, which is honestly kind of funny because I love watching this ability go off. That's so satisfying. Dude, I think I love Charlie a little bit too much. There's definitely a bit of favoritism going on here. So we pick up some more levels, another 3 actually. We actually, we need to be looking at our skills a bit more because there are a couple of things that we've picked up recently that would be really useful for our party. So let's have a look here. So as an example, Charlie hit level 50, well, I think it was just recently, but if it wasn't in that battle, it was very, very recently. He picked up this ability here, Final Heal, restores a lot of HP for 1 battle Digimon. That's going to replace X Heal, so let's just pop that in there. And then on top of that, I don't think there's anything else that we need. Everything else looks good for Charlie. At least he's fine. Charlie, we're back to you. Alright, cool. Let's in fact, we'll save right before we pop into this area. Just in case the game's like, yeah, here's the boss, deal with it. Because I don't want to do all of this shuggling again. So here we go. Let's see what's happening here. Are we actually just in a dream sequence? I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen here. Maybe it's something else entirely. I don't know. Wow. Okay, so that was like an Owen Wilson. Wow. Hey, sorry I'm late. So we've got a King Girl here, and we look like we're in a park. We've got an Electmon and a Numemon standing in front of what looks like a small boy. But look, look, I've brought food just like you asked. Oh wait, is this the same girl that's in the background there? Doesn't look like it. Why is this guy's name Fucker? I'm guessing it's Fuka. Fuka, hurry up, hurry up. I can't not call her Fucker. Wait your turn. Lecky, you'll get yours soon enough. Alright, come on, Nunu. Your food is always here. I don't know what's going on here. But obviously we've got a small girl who's feeding our Digimon. I don't know if this is in the present or not. It must be, right? And here we are. Okay, so... was that a dream? I would kind of hope so. One minute we're speaking to Pete, the next minute we were flying down cyberspace, and then we kind of watched some small girl in a park feed an Ebemon. Yeah, that's the first time that sentence has ever came out of my mouth. You're awake. We've got a new case to solve. Stop sunbathing like a cat and check the board. Alright, Pete, thanks for that, my mate. Let's see what we've got here. So, one new case added. It is level 3, Night of the Enigma. Masanori is the client, and we have to go to Ueno. Ueno? Help my sister. We get a farm expansion plugin. Let's go. We don't have much choice. So this is another quest when Kyoko is absent, I guess. Since Kyoko is not around, I went ahead and took this case for her. Well, thanks, Pete. How very kind of you. Our client's name is... oh, yeah. That's good enough for you. Cool. So it looks like we might have a new location to go and visit, so... why don't we wander down outside and see if we can pick this up? I'm hoping it's outside. That would make a ton of sense. So here we go. Let's have a look. Is this going to be like the little park area? Yeah, it does look a lot like that, which is really cool. So here we are. Over here says a quiet voice. Masanori, thanks for doing this for me. Dude, why does this guy look sketchy as fuck? Anyways, it sucks to admit it, but I don't think I can protect my little sister by myself. I guess I should explain what I mean by that. Honestly, we don't need the backstory, mate. We get it. You're kind of weak. She's obviously busy. I'm not asking you to kill them or anything. I swear, just put them in their place, please. I'm begging you here. She comes out here to this park every night. I followed her last night and saw her here. I'm going to wait here, and I want you to stake it out for me, alright? Yeah, well, we don't look like we're pleased about that, but I guess that's exactly what we're going to do. Hey, look, there she is, over there. So, the girl is obviously making friends with these two Digimon, but the brother feels that the Digimon are evil, and therefore he wants us to go over and beat them up. Somehow, I don't think this is gonna... I don't think we're going to actually do it, because it looks like these guys are kind of harmless, and the brother is obviously too dumb to realise that. Justice-loving cop, please, step away from those monsters and come here slowly. No, I hate you all, says Fuka. Fuck you. What the... says the justice-loving cop. Yeah. So he's trying to get rid of the Digimon. Oh, wow. Well, Cyclomon just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, hi, who are you? Are you friends with Lecky and Nunu? Hungry. Need food. I don't think he is. Is your tummy rumbling? Well, I brought some food you can have if you want. Want to eat it? It looks like Cyclomon is very, very hungry indeed. And I don't think our little peanut butter and jelly sandwich is going to be quite cutting his hunger levels. But her Digimon are going to jump in and protect her. Don't lay a finger on Fuka. Here we go. What's going on? We're turning up to this battle a little bit too late. Did anything happen? I thought you had to do it, or I thought all you had to do was Digivolve if you yelled hard enough. So this is kind of funny. So the two Digimon run in, two Digivolve, and then fight the Cyclonemon. But obviously the Digivolution didn't go through yet. They're not quite ready, which is pretty hilarious. I'll give them that one. Yeah, you're right. Even if we can't Digivolve, you guys give me food now. So Cyclonemon is extremely pissed off. Let's see. Are we actually going to be able to fight this guy now? Okay. It's time to sneak in and help. Or not sneak in, who knows. So here we go. As this is a 3-star quest, I'm guessing this guy might be an intimidating fight. So we need to be very, very careful. Now he is. We could actually swap in Phil. I think we should get rid of Butters and bring Phil in. Just because Butters will have a hard time in this fight. So let's do this real quick. And we'll get Phil to go for a spin. Chuck has taken 2 attacks already, which is kind of scary. Now, we could just straight up use Venom Infusion. Let's see what this looks like. We could also use Destruction and try and one-shot him, but I don't think that's going to go down. Let's try this. Now, we do lose the heal of Myotismon, which is a shame. I was kind of hoping that Venom Myotismon would carry that on. That was extremely weak, Chuck. And we didn't even get the poison as well, so that's a shame. Let's just try and straight up poison this guy rather than waste the turn. And hopefully this will help the fight go a bit smoother. I can maybe even try out... Charlie's big heal ability in a second when his turn rolls back around. We'll keep using damage on... We'll use Phil to do damage. Cross counter. Now that is actually an ability that protects against physical attacks, so if we had any magic attacks we would want to be doing them. Now unfortunately Phil only has physical attacks on his current kit, so we're just going to use Aura here and heal across the board. 136 was actually a lot weaker than I was hoping for, but it's fine. I think we're going to be more than fine here. I think we can take this guy. Mirror Reflection is fine, he's going to waste a turn. That's a turn in which he cannot one-shot Chuck, so that's good. Let's use Charlie and we'll just keep hitting him with the OP abilities. And I think that we'll be able to kill him with Chuck here. So Chuck can get his vengeance. Is he going to have enough damage? I think he will. Let's see. Boom diada. See you later. Alright, quest over I believe. Or at least I hope it is. I didn't realise that Venom my Otismon had a little pouch there in which he's carrying a little guy. That's kind of cute. Although maybe if I knew actually what that guy was and what it referred to, maybe I would change my mind. Who knows? You guys are awesome. When did you get so strong? Sometimes in this game the characters are extremely oblivious to what's actually going on around them, and it kind of worries me a little bit. Okay, back to the office. Is this Pete? I like how Pete can work a phone, seeing as he only has a mouth and tail. Alright, donezo. Wait a minute. Kyoko, Nunu and Leki combined forces. Nunu the Numemon and Leki the Lekmon. If you take the first syllable from their species, you get Nu. Nu, the Chimera from the ancient myths. Kyoko, even when you're missing... I guess that's a reference point to the fact that even though Kyoko is not here, if she was, that's exactly what she would say. Our character has a little chuckle and a little nod there because he knows that's exactly what would happen. Oh, Masanori, good. What a good big brother you are, mate. Falls asleep when we get ambushed by a Cyclone-mon. Absolutely typical. Let's cash in this quest, get our expansion. Cool. I guess we talk to Phil again? Or I guess we're just going to continue straight up. Oh, hello, Wolfie. It's me, Nokia. What's up, bro? I don't know what just happened. But here we are, chapter 14. What is a youth? What is a youth? Trophy for reaching level or chapter 14. Feels good, man. We're getting there. We're grinding through. Again, I'm not sure how many chapters are in this game, guys. I assumed when I first started that there was 10, but obviously that is completely incorrect. The damage is getting worse and worse. If it keeps up, it'll get way out of hand. Something has to be done. I'm sorry, but the rebels have their hands full trying to protect this bunch. So I guess we're going to help Nokia out here a little bit. And Omnimon said to find the other Royal Knights. The Royal Knights probably came to this world when the Dimension Door was open. Are we actually going to be hunting the Royal Knights at some stage soon? That would be extremely cool. They're probably all in hiding, each with their own intentions and motivations somewhere in Tokyo or Eden. We have to find them and convince them. Cool. So I guess some of them will come quietly, and other ones we will have to convince by putting our size 10 shoe deep into their behinds. The more we have on our side, the more Digimon we can have interacting with humans. That should help to stem the chaos. That's that. Let's search for the Royal Knights. Alright, at least we know what we're doing here. You're right, Kyoko's still not back yet. It might be hard for you to do it alone. Can't be helped. Omnimon's like, yeah, we're not fucking around. Just get to work right now. I noticed that Omnimon is now back into his form. He's not Agamon and Gabumon at the current time. Why is there a Biomon in the background? Have you guys not... What the fuck? Alright, Biomon, you just chilling in with the big boys, yeah? You just fooling around. You learning? Anyways, towards Akibara. It seems to be Gallantmon. Let's head there now. You should join us, Wolfie. Cool. Let's go. Let's go to Akibara. Are we going to be teleported there immediately? We're going to get the option to travel. So, let's just do that straight up. Now, in case we enter this area and get thrown headfirst into the battle, let us also bash in a save file here. And I've just noticed that Charlie is a bit messed up, so let's use some items on him as well. Boom. And some SP would be nice as well. There we go. That's everyone, right? Yeah, cool. Sweet. Time to head along to Akibara. See what's happening. We're going to get a Gallantmon fight? That would be so sick. So, here in the background, we actually do have a couple of Digimon floating around. We've got this little chica here, which I believe is Leopardmon. Oh. Did I just walk into a fight? Is that what just happened here? Oh, dude, this guy's voice sounds insanely badass. You look ridiculous, Omnimon. I was certain I had sensed Gallantmon, so this is actually where we've meant to go. That's why I was kind of confused. I never expected you here, Leopardmon. And not just a Digimon, but a human child as well. Omni, the all-powerful, you bring shame upon your very title. Bitch. This guy must be pretty strong if he's thrown those kind of words around Omnimon, because, as we know, Omnimon is a bit of a beast. I will carry out King Drassel's will as I see fit. So obviously this guy is not one of our friendly ones. We're going to have to fight him here. And I'm kind of scared because I feel like we're kind of out of our depth here. We've kind of dived into this fight and I don't think we're anywhere close to being prepared for this. Damn, son. Things just got a little more spicy. We've got Dynasmon here. Don't tell me you agree with Leopardmon. Dynasmon doesn't say a word. We can't have it out here and now, Omnimon. We abide none who interfere with the noble will of our king. Shit, son. So we're going to have to fight both these guys at once now. I'm really scared. This is not good. Should be able to understand each other better than this. And Nokia's hitting them with the spiel. Digimon friends. Fucking pals for life. Whoa, here we go. Gallantmon just turns up out of nowhere. Alright, excellent. I want a Gallantmon at some stage, guys. He is obviously the thumbnail of our series. We're gonna make sure that Happy becomes him at some point. We just need to do a couple more cases, I think. But until then, let's have a look at this. Gallantmon, do you stand with the humans as well? Good. I'm glad. You cannot have forgotten the destruction eaters unleashed on our digital world, nor where they spawned from. I've not forgotten. Very well, we shall withdraw. Fighting between royal knights would be too much of a waste. That said, this plan cannot be stopped. The end of the world is the will of King Drasso. Well, King Drasso sounds like a right wank face. I'm not gonna lie. Gallantmon turns up. He kind of protects us a little bit. I like that. Okay, so what about the digital world? Everything was consumed by eaters. We left. We Royal Knights kept fighting to get rid of the digital world of the eaters. Or rid the eaters who were living in the digital world, I guess. That's why in their obstinance, their hatred drives them to wipe out humanity. Yeah. Leopardmon needs to chill a little bit. Just now, how many Royal Knights are bent on human destruction? I'm kind of scared to know this. At least half, but there are many who yet waver. It won't be impossible to convince them. That's good to know. Gallantmon's got a good voice as well. It is our option. When the dimensional door closed, the flow of energy from the digital world stopped. That means that Leopardmon and the others won't be able to take action right away. They need to lay low and store up energy first. We must seek out and locate the remaining Royal Knights before they make a move in earnest. Cool. Sound. Okay, thanks Omnimon and Gallantmon. Yeah, thanks guys. Let's continue looking for the Royal Knights. There are signs from the Royal Knights all over the place. Gallantmon should stay here. It's better if we split up and look. Alright, sound. Do we get a clue as to where we're going first, or do we just go hunting? I'll help Nokia and others search for the Royal Knights, but I better check the agency before that Kyoko might be there, so we have where we need to be going. 1000 CSB. Let's just take a trip straight back to the agency. I feel like we kind of dodged a bullet there, guys. I'm not going to fucking lie, because if they're throwing us into that fight in our current level 11 form, that would not have been good. Let's go straight to the agency. There might be things for us to walk about and find in the city right now, but if there is anything important, we can always come back to that later. So let's see. Still no sign of Kyoko, though. Where is she? What is she up to? We looked a bit peeved. Who's this? Chica? Excuse me, do you have a second, or are you working on a case right now? Well, we do kind of have our hands full, so if this is you looking for a toasty or needing a part-time job, it's not really a good time. Do you remember me? My name is Chica Yamashina. We spoke before about my dad. Yes, you were the girl from the condos, weren't you? Is that correct? Let's see. He's been acting strange lately. He suddenly started mumbling things like I was betrayed by Kamishiro and something about an incident 8 years ago. Okay. We were investigating him. I don't know if it was the other day. It might have been a week or two ago at this point. Then can I ask that you take the case? Will you find out what's happening? If you've got the Skrilla, we'll take it. Even though we are kind of busy. We could probably slide that in the side there, Chica. But only because your name's Chica. And you have fat stacks, hopefully. Matoko Yamashina is in the central hospital. Time to have a look. So that is where we're going to go and start. So let's have a wander and find out. Is there anything else on the board now? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, we've got 2 new cases here. We've got Numamon Strikes Back and Nanimon on Sunday. So we get some symbols for this one. And we get a durability. Oh god, this looks kind of garbage. And this is actually in the central hospital as well. Can we do this? Can we do both of these at once? I don't know. We're going along to the hospital, so we may as well select this one. Alright, here we are. Now, Yuko is here with an exclamation point above her head. And then we also have a warp terminal as well. So, one of these is going to be the main quest, and one of these isn't. So, let's just talk to Yuko first of all. What a coincidence meeting you here. Are you working? We are indeed. We're working 2 cases at once, actually. I came here to look in on my brother. Cool. Would you like to talk to your brother? I'd like you to see him, Wolfie. Sure. We're doing lots of things at once. I guess we're going to have to multitask. My brother Hugo. Yeah. Up until now, I hadn't felt terribly sad talking or taking care of my brother. No matter how I spoke to him or touched him, there was never any response. I accepted that as a matter of fact. And it made me sad, so when obviously we interacted with Yugo in the cyber dimension or wherever, obviously Yuko is feeling a bit more energized here. I'll find a way to restore you to your body, I'm sure of it. Cool. It's my turn to save you because I can't yet find a way to thank you for saving me. I don't even mention it, Yuko. Sure. So this is the main quest. Talking to Yuko is the main quest. I think the little warp point was either the one we went in earlier, or that might have actually just been the Numemon quest as well. So here we are. I guess we can't go in here just now. We're going to have to go back down and then warp. Is that what we're doing here? Alright guys, when I came down to the main lobby, we obviously have a nurse here that we can talk to. That's probably the main quest, but I think before we do that, let's just pop in here and see if this is our little side quest, because I think this is to do with Numemon, right? Yeah, it is. Let's have a look at this. Oh, you came, you're the cyber sleuth. Please, you gotta listen to my problem, right? Let's do this fast, because we want to get on with our main story. I guess we are just wandering around. Now, this is very, very similar to the area we have been in before, so I am just going to quickly dabble around this area and figure out if there's actually fresh items here. Alright guys, we have been running around and we've found all of the items in the area. What we actually need to do for Numemon is kill 8 of these little Digimon here. See these guys? They're called Sakuyamon, or not Sakuyamon because that's a mega, you know what I'm talking about. It's these little shell guys. See right here? Sayakomon, that's the name. We need to get 8 of these, so when I do another 3 of these kind of battles, then we'll have all we need and we will be able to report back in with Numemon. So, I'll see you guys then. Okay, here we are guys. I just defeated the last 2 Sayakomons. It came up and told us that we have now collected 8 shells. So, nice. I actually took us straight back to Numemon. That's great because I thought I was going to have to try and figure out how to get back to him. So, here. You're quicker than I thought. Thank you. With these I can digivolve. Watch as I take my new form. Oh gosh. Excellent. You look great, mate. You look absolutely fantastic. Thanks for the shells though. I will still have to kill you now that you've taken care of all my enemies. What is it? You look puzzled. So I guess we've got a little fight on our hands as well. So we help the guy digivolve, and then he comes back. I don't even think he would be able to stab us in the back, so that phrase is not even relevant here. We get hit by another ship before this battle ends. Chuck takes it, and then Chuck's going to finish him off with a basic attack. Nice. So we got this little mini quest done out of the way. It wasn't that exciting, but I guess it's more CSP if that even matters. So and we will actually pick up a couple of items as well. Destruction Cannon level 3 for McBug, and also Butters picked up something in there as well. I think it was a light ability. Next time I'll smash your shell. Next time I won't forgive you. You won't tell him I'll smash your shell because that's just rude. Alright, Dunzo. Can we get out of here? Nice. So at some point when we go back to the detective agency, we will be able to cash in that quest. But for now, we are still with Yuko in the hospital. Yuko's like, are you quite finished? Are you happy with all that? Now, I will save because in the event that we get tossed into some sort of unfortunate circumstances, I don't want to have to do that part again because it was boring as fuck. So, Nurse Joy, person behind the desk. Can you tell us? I'll help, let's look. How do we look for him? You tell me, bro. Of course. We go back to the basics. We ask if anyone has seen a confused man in the hospital. I feel better now. You truly are a great cyber sleuth, even on your own. Let's split up and look for Mr. Whatever his face is. Now we have got a point to talk here. Have you seen a confused man? Apparently you have not. Alright, is there anybody else in this area? Oh, there's a bunch. So we actually have a man here. Now you aren't who we're looking for. What about you, little friend? Confused man, you seen this dude? He looks a bit crazy. Here we go. The Forbidden Hospital Room. You can hear a spooky voice coming from it. Alright, nice. You should go check it out. So, from the Forbidden Room, I guess that is up the top somewhere. Let's see. Can't interact with any of these. Oh, wow. Okay. So here. Doesn't seem like Yamashina's here. Nope. Not there either. Doesn't look like he's here. I guess he's going to be up here on the top right. Let's just try this one first. Here we go. Who are you? Oh yes, my subordinate at Kamishiro. Wait a minute. He's here. I knew you could do it, Wolfie. Just who are you? I've been betrayed. So confused Yamashina is going a bit stir-fry here. I'm connected to Kamishiro. I worked in the lab there, underground. I beg you. I need to... The lab, take me to the Roppongi Underground Center. Are we actually going to take this guy here? I don't know if this is a good idea. I would kind of suggest that he steps back into the hospital, but... I guess if he is a bit crazy, we can't do much. Oh, straight down here. I'm glad we didn't have to walk that shit. That would have been depressing as fuck. We're at the lab, Mr. Yamashina. So what's happening? This is it. This is where I worked. So many memories. So when we visited this guy earlier on in the series, he played very, very coy. He didn't tell us anything about this, obviously. We were scanning, uploading, rewriting mental data. Sounds a bit spooky. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Yuko's happy to come back here because she obviously got strapped into that creepy chair and then she got mashed by a giant slug. So if that happened to me, I would be a bit scared coming back here. Let's see what's happening with this dude. I'll operate the device. Please instruct me, Mr. Yamashina. So Yuko gives 0 Fs. He's going into the machine. First load my mental data, then make a copy. Run my current memories in virtual memory. If we then specify a memory field, the device will... This does not look good, guys. I'm not going to lie. A digital shift. Then in that case, looks like we're going in. Back into this creepy machine. Is this the black and white dimension? Oh wow, what the fuck is this? Dude, we're playing Snakes and Ladders. The Digimon version. Why am I not excited about this? Let's see. Good, it seems I was able to get a connection. Your sudden connection jump really surprised me. I think I understand what Kyoko puts up with now. Sure. Breakthrough if you can. Alright, so I don't know how long our episodes went on for at this point, guys, but I'm pretty sure we've got a little bit of time left. And if this episode is longer than normal, I apologise. This is a Vademon. That is an ultimate Digimon. Okay, we need to be careful here. Now, Charlie's going to be really, really strong against him, so let's just, as a tester, try this first of all. Is this a random encounter? Yeah, it looks like it is because he was pretty weak. Charlie's also incredibly strong, so that's a factor, but not very much XP. I guess that was just a random kind of encounter. Okay, do we actually have to encounter? Do we... Oh! We actually just straight jump off. Okay. Fair enough. Looks like we're going along. Who else have we got in here? Just another Vademon. Alright. I guess we're just going to keep killing this guy over and over. Can we save a bit of SP here and use Holy Light 3? Yeah, we can. Nice. That's a little bit faster as well, I think. Alright, Charlie. Flexing the guns, I like it. Let's push on. No boxes in this area. But I like how we're not kind of posed with lots of different options of where we can go. Now, obviously, I really like having choice in video games, but sometimes when you're just trying to get to the main objective, it's nice just having a straight line to walk along. That's just my personal opinion, but in this instance, I'm glad that we can just kind of zoom through this area. Charlie, that was insane. Good job. Got 4 nice little even level ups there. That was pretty sick. Maybe we should swap around our party a little bit, but the current squad is doing really, really good, so I'm not entirely sure. We could stick with this for now until our other guys get a bit stronger. Going down and down. I like this background kind of atmosphere. What is going on? There, it actually said under 0 in the background there, so there's a bit of a reference to Yugo's little clan. Can we just wipe all of these guys with one ability, Charlie? Can you do it, bro? Oh, so good. Nice. Now, we are unfortunately out of SP on the big guy, so he is almost about to level up, but if we encounter another fight here, he won't be able to do anything. So let's just give him 1 SP item, which will be enough for him to cast his ability in the next fight, should he need to. Because I don't want to be stuck in a spot where you know, we want to be able to use it and then can't. So again, we're just going to keep doing this. This is kind of spammy, guys. So what I'll do is I'm going to just continue on until something exciting happens, and then when we get there, we'll just hit you guys back up. All right. Okay, guys, here we are. This looks like the ending sort of area. Now, we've got a Wi-Fi point, and we have what looks like some sort of Mega Digimon in the middle. Could be an ultimate, but I'm not entirely sure. This battle that I accidentally walked into here is actually not too bad, because when we win this fight, hopefully with Charlie, if he one-shots these guys, we will pick up another 4 level-ups across all of our guys. So this is actually a fine one to go into. I don't need to visit the Wi-Fi point, I don't think. So we're just going to walk across and actually talk to this little gentleman here. I don't think he's going to be friendly, but if he is virus, as have all of the other enemies in this area been, then we shouldn't have a problem, because honestly Charlie is incredibly strong. Let's talk to this guy. Let's see. So we got a little cutscene here. Yeah, he does not look happy. Be careful, that doesn't look like an ordinary Digimon. That Digimon is completely comprised of converted memory data. It's very likely that it's using the altered data as protection. If we can break through, we should be able to free the data and restore it to its original state. Please, you have to. Alright, here we go. Nice, we actually get to round this episode off with a pretty interesting fight. Now this guy looks very fast, so maybe this is going to be... He just bugged himself. Brain rupture. Oh, should we be scared about this? 665. Now he is virus. Now I'm pretty sure when he goes into bug mode that flips our abilities here, right? So just to test this theory, if I use Charlie to use his ultimate, should this do instead of this doing like times 2, it should actually just be times 0.5? Let's test. Yes. So with that being said, we need to be using data against this guy if we're gonna on it. Now Charlie's bugged, but does that mean that it's double flipped? I'm kind of confused as to how this might work. He just healed Chuck, which I'm kind of confused about. Alright, now Phil... Oh, I don't know, should we swap out Phil? He's going to be neutral against this guy. Let's just use our Great Tornado here, because this is our Death Pin ability. Let's try this. I don't know if that's how I don't know if this makes sense. I think it's just completely flipped it. So we just need to be able to use a data type on this guy, I think, to do extra damage. But will he still do extra damage back to us? I'm not entirely sure. Can we poison him? Let's try this first of all. Very unlikely, but I have to try. No, he is a very substantial boss. Brain rupture. Oh, wow. Phil just gets fucking annihilated. Okay, so maybe this gives us our opportunity to bring Butters in. Now, I'm kind of scared about this, but we're going to try this. Now, because he's virus, normally like a data type would take a lot of extra damage. But I think that because of the flipped, he keeps... Why does he heal us though? I'm so confused. I'm not entirely sure. Now, Butters will get a turn in a little while. Until then, we have to try and do some extra damage to this guy. Strike. This is not going to do too much, but I think we do it anyway. Charlie is not in his bug form anymore, so yeah, again, it's not going to do any DPS. Chuck, what can you do, my friend? Nightmare times 3. Let's try this. This should be neutral at least. 51. Very crap. Alright. Alright, guys, here we go. Right, now, I'm hoping that Butters can do a bit more damage. Now, I could be wrong, but let's try it. So, Full Moon Meteor Impact. Should this do extra DPS because you're now in bug form? It does. Good to know. Alright, so Butters is going to be key in this fight if we can keep him alive. He heals for 507, which honestly sucks. And then he bugs himself again, so he goes back to his form where Charlie's not going to do anything and Butters is going to be strong. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's try and I don't know, we don't really have a lot of buffs to be using here, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just take this turn to use an item on Butters because he is going to be our main guy here. I don't know if Butters' main ability is a physical or magical, I can't remember, but we're going to give him a physical boost for now. Brain Rupture is really painful when it hits. My Otismon takes that one, but he can take it, that's fine. And Butters, you're up. Now, this is actually... Full Moon Meteor Impact is a physical attack, which is great, so we're just going to use this. It will be a 20% buff this time. 300 damage is okay. I'm kind of scared, guys. I'm kind of scared. Chuck gets bugged. Should we be bringing in McBug here to try and cheese this guy with his abilities? I think we do this. this could be very, very exciting, or it could be very, very underwhelming. Now, I want McBug to be able to try and one-shot this guy with his special abilities. Whether that happens or not, only time will tell. So, until then, let's see if we can use some more buffs, because Charlie doesn't do any damage anyway. So, let's put... What kind of damage is this guy doing? I actually don't know if it's intelligence or not. Let's put a speed boost on McBug. We're going to buff McBug and see if we can do anything exciting here. And we just have to survive these one-shot abilities until then. That hurt a lot. If he hits McBug again, this might kill him. Oh, shit. So, now Charlie is up, which is good, because we do actually need the heal. Final heal is going to do a massive amount, so this is great. 300 or 3,600. A regular attack is fine. So let's try this. Let's have a look. McBug, my boy, what can you do here? Catastrophe Cannon, 80 damage, physical... But we could also try and use... Oh, wait, we don't even have... Oh, it's his basic attacks, isn't it? They have a 10% chance. Or does it just cover his regular attacks? I'm not sure. Let's try Catastrophe Cannon first of all and see what this does. If we can get any stuns or anything extra. That's actually pretty good. Pretty damn good indeed. Alright, Butters is up now and he is extra strong against this guy too. So let's try this. See how much damage this does. Okay, so because Butters is also bugged, he is flipped opposite again. Does that make sense? I thought that might happen, but I didn't think the game would be that complex, so I'm kind of surprised about that. Okay, Charlie's up now. McBug, I think we try and buff McBug as well, because he does physical attacks. Now, the bad news is, McBug is going to be... McBug's going to miss his turn because of the way his ability works. So that's something we have to be scared about. Brain Rupture is going to suck. Okay, luckily it doesn't do too much damage when it hits Butters, which is good. And he's going to regular attack, which hits Charlie. Fine. So we don't actually take too much damage from this guy, but at the same time, let us try... Now, right, okay, so now because... Oh, fuck, this is so difficult. He is now debugged, so Charlie should be strong against him again, I believe. Let's try this. Let's try his ult. This should be super effective. Yeah, it's back to being effective, but it does very little damage. Okay, now Butters, you're debugged. So does this mean that this will still be useful here? Because it's... Yeah, one of us is flipped. I think this should still be ×2. Yeah, okay, and we get the crit as well. Who's Brain Rupture going to hit this time? Oh, this is dicey. Don't hit McBug. Don't do it. Oh, okay, so now with McBug up, I want to try and basic attack, but it's only 10% chance. I think we just push damage with this. We could also heal though. Fuck it, we're going to do this. This is a massive risk play, but I just want to use this because it's honestly so good. We don't want this to hit McBug or he will die. Okay, Charlie takes it like a man, which is great. And he's now panicked. So with Charlie, I think we need to be using Final Heal on McBug. Get his HP back up here. Alright. And then... Okay, so Butters is taking it again, and he's going to regular attack Charlie. Okay, he's going to regular attack, which is fine. Dude, there's a lot of confusing shit going on right now in this battle now. I think we need SP and we need HP. I think this might be a good time to use our medical spray, because we have 2 of these. We're going to get back some HP across the board and get some SP as well. Just a good spot to be using this in. Is this the heal? Okay, no. I think when he does that, is that just a random ability? So we're immobilized, which is fine, I guess. Kind of sucks, but honestly, don't heal, please. Okay, 310 damage is fine. Now, Butters, you are bugged out and you're still confused. Fuck a duck, I forgot about that. Oh my god, don't heal. So he's bugged. Alright, now, that means that Charlie won't be useful, or will he be? Oh god, this is so confusing. Yeah, because they're both bugged, Charlie should be strong here. Let's put this to the test. This should be ×2. Yep, okay, nice. That's what I expect. And then, oh god, oh you're so annoying. Okay, now, McBug, I think we Catastrophe Cannon. Just because this does so much DPS, it's so good. 140, well that's about 450 damage. Brain Rupture is going to hit Butters, which is fine. And Butters is still panicked. Wow, is that still ongoing? Can I not take that off? Charlie, you are no longer super effective. So maybe we try and cleanse Butters right now, because honestly that confusion is doing my head in. Panic Recovery, is that what we have? I think it's Confusion that he has on him right now. We could have also removed some of the bug modes, but I think we're still okay. As long as this doesn't hit McBug, yeah. Brain Rupture, wow, did he get 2 turns there? Alright, okay, yeah, we're fine. We're okay here. Now, we're going to heal with Charlie. Let's just use his Final Heal because that is the strongest one we have. This guy's getting a lot of turns, which is annoying because if he heals in amongst somewhere in here, then it's going to be quite frustrating. McBug's going to miss his turn here because he's immobilized, and then Butters is up. Now, if I try and remember correctly, Butters should be strong because he is bugged out, which means it's flipped, but the enemy Ebemon is not in bug mode, so this should be good. Dude, there's a lot of mindfuckery going on here. Get the crit, which is nice, and he's stunned, which could be really, really good. Brain Rupture, we want this to hit Butters. Ouch. That's kind of sad, but luckily Charlie is here, and Charlie is an absolute monster, so we're just going to fucking bring McBug straight back into the fight. He may still go down if we get unlucky here, but hopefully that will not happen. We just need to dodge this guy's heals, basically. So he heals Butters for us, that's fine. We'll take that. Catastrophe Cannon is going to put this guy to bed, I imagine. Yeah, nice. So we grind our way through that fight, guys. There was a lot of thinking going on there, but we managed to handle it. And we pick up a memory up as well. Nice one. Cool. I'm glad we got through that without losing. That feels good. Okay. What is going on here? Are we just coming straight back out the chair? Yeah, we are. Alright, nice. And Yamashina's just like, what the fuck happened? Where am I? What's going on? My memories came flooding back all at once. Cool. If I may ask, just what was written into your memories, Mr. Yamashina? So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this just before we wrap up this episode. The Eden beta test from 8 years ago. Beta tester. Reminds me of Sword Art Online. Okay, Pseudo and I ran the beta test, so this guy knows Homeless Bro, but it was more than a test. It was a promo and a demo event and in and of itself. And to have such an accident occur at the event, none of the designers predicted it. Alright, cool, so something bad happened. During the beta test, 5 children participating fell unconscious due to unknown causes. This is where we're coming into this, guys. This is where we're starting to understand the flashbacks. So 8 years ago in the beta test, 5 children participating. Could that be 5 children that we are very familiar with? Let's find out. 4 regained consciousness quite soon, but the 5th became the first Eden Syndrome patient. And that would be my brother. So yeah, Yugo. You're the daughter. Yep. I'm sorry, but I don't, and it's not my memory's been altered. I simply don't know. So he doesn't know much else on that subject, but we're getting more pieces of the jigsaw, guys. We're moving forward here. That's why Pseudo erased my memories from me. He saved me for a time. By the beta test phase, the Eden Network already had ties with various government agencies. Massive amounts of money were in play. That was why no one could bring the project to a halt. In order to report the test was a success, we had to pretend as if nothing happened. Well, that sounds a bit murky, pal. Only they regained consciousness, the 4 of them. All began to speak peculiar things. The world they described was something straight out of a fairy tale. I imagine it's something revolving around Digimon. Pseudo did not, however. He alone insisted on hearing every last word the 4 children had to say. His eyes shone as if he were a child. So Pseudo was the only one paying attention to the kids. Everybody else thought they were just talking nonsense, but Pseudo, being the creepy little bastard that he is, spent as much time as possible with the children, finding out all about their, I guess, their info and what happened to them when they were in the fucking cyberspace. But it's pointless to search for the children. Pseudo stole their memories. He stole their memories. So this might be, this might explain why, if the children were characters that we know, why they wouldn't remember it. Although memories can be altered, they can never be completely erased, which is why we would explain why, we sometimes keep seeing flashbacks. Why would he do that? He was the only clue of the incident. Sorry, I missed that bit. You would have to ask Pseudo that. Still, his stealing their memories may have saved them. They were all crying. So whatever it was that the children saw, it messed them up, something chronic. The old me was too caught up in my work, so for us, we're going to actually just vanish away Yamashina's memories as well, which, you know, is always kind of an interesting topic when things like this kind of happen in like novels and films and stuff. I always wonder, would you just want to live in ignorance, or would you want to live with the truth? It's quite an exciting kind of topic, if you're a gimp like me. Human memories do not exist solely in the brain. They shift to neurons throughout the body, accumulating in tiny amounts. Yeah, well, we don't really need to know about all this shit. We know how humans are made, I'm pretty sure, at this point. And if you don't, then that's something you're going to have to look up in your own time. Let's see. Not another eater. This better not be a... Oh, dude. See, when it pans up to the ceiling there, I'm like, right, the game's going to throw an eater at us. But we're fine. Dad's going back to his daughter. Was that the right thing to do? I don't know. There is no good answer for that. Is a good answer to that question. I must be going then. So the dad actually went back to his daughter with his memory wiped. I'll be in touch. Alright, Yuko, take care. If you're coming over to visit later, make sure you bring a pizza. Sorry to catch you when you're busy, but I need your help. Can you come to Shinjuku right away? Just shut up and wait for a second. We can handle this. There's something going on in the background. Somebody's trying to shoot something. Yeah, it did sound like Date, to be honest. She's the only one that would get as hyped up as that. So, with that being said, guys, when we come back, in fact, let's just pause right here. We're going to save up. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to head down to Shinjuku by the looks of things. We're going to hit up Matayoshi and Date and find out what the hell's going on. This episode was a bit messed up and my timing is all over the place. So if this episode was kind of all messed up, I do kind of apologise. When we come back tomorrow, I will see you guys then. Let me know, as always, what you thought of today's episode. Shoot me a rating if you fancy doing that and all of that good stuff. And yeah, Hacker's Memory is coming very, very soon, guys. And so I feel like we need to be powering through this game. I don't know if that means that over the next couple of days / weeks, I will be trying to put out more episodes a day. But if that starts to happen, do not be surprised. I want to get this game wrapped up. I want to get it tidied away. I want to try and cover as much of the good stuff that is in the game. I don't want to try and scrounge. But that being said, we do now have a very, very close deadline to kind of hit. So with all that being said, take care, guys. I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.